Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay. I'm angry, and I'll tell you why. We've got one clip to watch today. I always try and be optimistic, but this has angered me. This is my home country, Britain, in London. Now, a man gets arrested for hugging people in public who wanted to be hugged. So, these are two adults who wanted to make decisions with their own bodies, and we are now finding ourselves in a situation where people are being arrested by state police, call them whatever you will, for making decisions with their own bodies. How bad is that? We're going to watch this clip now. The man gets arrested for just spreading the spreading the love. You know, the usual suspects who like to do all the usual things where they pull statues down and all the rest of it. You notice they never get arrested. But this man, unbelievable. So let's get into this video. But if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video around. That helped me stay competitive with the likes of CNN and MSNBC, who never show you this type of stuff and never tell the other side of the debate. Let's go. Okay, so let's check out what this man has to say and what this situation's about.
I'm not scared of this. I'm free heart, come on. Brother, oh, thank you. The hug, sister. Come on, yes. Brother, a hug. Yeah, man. Oh, yes. Yes. Human beings in contact with each other. We're not scared of contact. Come on, brother. Yes. We're not scared of not at all, brother. Who wants the hug? We're not scared. Come on, bro. Oh, you want a hug? Come on, let's go. Let's show these lying.
So look, one of the people there said no, I don't want to. Most of the people said yes. Now that is people choosing what they want to do with their body. You saw one man who said no, I don't want a hug. Fine. Where's the problem? You saw other people saying yes, I do want a hug. Fine. These are people choosing what they want to do with their own body. Now, I think what the doom and gloom sayers, I think what their point is that they're trying to make essentially an argument out of the butterfly effect. They're trying to say, well, if you hug this person, then you might go there and inadvertently give it to this person or put so-and-so in danger. It's the butterfly effect. That's what their argument boils down to, but the butterfly effect with a different name. However, everything in life comes down to the butterfly effect. When people unfortunately get hit by a bus, when people get caught in an avalanche. You can't eliminate all risk from life. Nowhere close. But this goes beyond that. It transcends that, because in an avalanche and things like that, the avalanche is not a sentient being. You can't argue with it, you can't reason with it. These are two adults who can be reasoned with, who can be argued with, who are making a decision with their own body. You know, we've sleepwalked into a society now where you have no right over your own body anymore. I remember when it was for 14 days, 2 weeks, to stop the spread. Now we're in a position where you cannot hug another person by consent without being arrested.
The politicians, we are not going to take this bullshit anymore. Come on, who else wants a hug? I'm going to give you one. Yeah. That's it. Take care.
People are starting to snap.
Okay, you have a good day. Okay,
so he's saying please maintain social distancing. They weren't. Did you notice when all the police were stood around together, they were all hunched up, all really close to each other? Why don't you maintain the social distancing? You only want to appear professional when it benefits you.
Hang about, sir.
What?
But you've clearly just been engaging with people who are not in the same household.
Okay. Well, I'm recording, officer.
And I'm recording as well.
Okay,
yeah, you can see the red light going around and that on my camera. That means that I'm recording. This is just evidence to you, going up to people. Do you know these people? Oh, you do know them?
They're human beings, like me.
See, they're not engaging in social distancing. It's ridiculous.
They don't mind. They don't mind. They're happy. They're not hurt. Who's been hurt, officer? Who's been...
So the police are trying to talk over him. They don't want to listen to him. And that's not just a police thing. That is a human thing, because subconsciously they don't want him to get a word in edgeways. The reason why they don't want him to get a word in edgeways is because deep down they know he's right. He's not just robbed a bank or anything like that. He's simply hugged another human being. So their subconscious reaction is to block out anything he has to say and just to sprout the party line, because they know deep down that what they're doing is wrong. I hold on to that belief that deep down they know what they're doing is wrong, because I've backed the blue for a long time, but I'm reaching that point now where the authorities need to understand what side of the bread their bread is buttered. Because right now they're just throwing their bread here, there and everywhere, and it's starting to pick up a lot of problems.
Been hurt? Who's been hurt by my actions? You? An officer of the government? Sir. There's God. Human beings and government. Government as inferior to human beings. Okay? No, look.
Disgusting.
They are inferior to human beings, okay? They are officers of the government. Officers of state.
Disgusting. Arrested for hugging people he chose with his own body. He offered people, the ones that said no, he didn't force it. He didn't jump on them and say, oh, well, I'm going to hug you anyway. He hugged people that wanted to be hugged. Because people are starting to snap. A lot of people out there, and I'm sure you're probably one of them, I'm certainly one of them, are noticing a lot of things different than what we're being told. We're being told one thing, we notice another thing. And the powers that be, they might be unthinking robots, but the average person is a human being. And people are starting to snap. People are fed up with it always being extended. The goalposts are always being moved. And now we've reached a point where you can't even have control over who you hug. Next, it will be who you can talk to. Because this is progression. This is the progressives' progression. This is progression. This is good. This is all the good stuff the mainstream media tell you about. Now, at the moment, it's you can't hug anybody. Mark my words, the way things are going, within a month or two, it'll be you can't talk to anybody. Why do you think they put something straight over your mouth anyway? You can't talk to people. That's where we're heading. The powers that be need to understand that they can't win by what they're doing. You see, the route that they're taking, which is authoritarianism and, I'm afraid to say, tyranny, even though at the moment it's tin pot tyranny, there's a very real chance it will progress to full-blown tyranny. The problem is, it only works in the short term. Only ever works in the short term. Okay? What happens is, and this has happened throughout history, time and time again, slowly but surely, more and more people just have enough. They have it. They're done. And they begin to crack. And it reaches a point where it could be what you could say critical mass. There reaches a point where a straw breaks the camel's back. And it gets released like a tidal wave. That's what I'm saying. The authorities need to understand this. They are essentially trying to shut down the human spirit. It's never worked before, it won't work now. I'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and share this video around. That'll help me stay competitive with the likes of CNN and MSNBC, who will never show you the other side of the debate. Thank you very much. Goodbye.